The Benelli 600i is still the most affordable inline 4 motorcycle that you can buy here in India. So after all that has happened over the last few years, with the competition really intensifying and several bikes invading the territory in and around the same price range, does the 600i still have what it takes to come across as a sensible option for you to buy? Well, that's exactly the question that I'll be answering in this revisit review of the Benelli 600i. Now, this bike cannot be simply dismissed as a Chinese motorcycle, because though the bike was first unveiled back at EICMA 2012, the development process of this bike began back in 2006 itself, when the company was still owned by the Italian investors. Therefore, we still see the no-compromise nature being clearly evident when we look at the sturdy build as well as the top-class equipment featured on this bike. The engine is a detuned R6 engine, which is why the bike comes alive post the 7000 RPM mark and completely goes berserk as you ring the throttle wide open. The trestle aluminium pivot frame is borrowed from the Aprilia Shiver 750, which along with the long wheelbase offers rock solid straight line stability. We get massive 50mm inverted front forks that are adjustable, and at the back we have the offset monoshock, which comes with rebound and preload adjustability. Talking about the brakes, we get the huge 320mm dual discs up front and a 260mm single disc at the back. We do get dual channel ABS, which is switchable, which means ABS can be switched off if you prefer it that way. The tires are fat as well. We get a 120 section tire up front and a 180 section tire at the back. We get Pirelli Angel STs now, and they never disappoint, do they? The design is macho and muscular. It almost looks like a raging bull, and trust me, road presence and head turns are guaranteed while riding through the city streets. Now, talking about the specs, powering the bike is a 600cc inline 4 that puts out 85.07 PS of max power at 11,500 RPM and 54.6 Newton meters of max torque at 10,500 RPM. We get a 6-speed gearbox. Please note that this is still the BS4 model, and we might be getting the BS6 variant later on this year. The price for the Benelli 600i currently is Rs 7.25 lakhs on road here in Hyderabad. So now that I've given you guys a quick overview of this bike, let's now go ahead and take a look at my ride reaction. Okay guys, it's time for my signature acceleration test, so let's get going. What a bike! Clean, smooth, incredible explosive acceleration. Oh my god, this is spectacular. What a feeling. Benelli, oh you beauty, is seriously underrated. The sound, the seamless acceleration. Yes, the fun is all beyond the 7000 RPM, but still, once you hit that sweet spot, it's just divine. Oh, no wonder it still enjoys that cult following for offering the best sound. But believe me, the kind of exhilaration it has on offer, once you hit those higher RPM notes, my god, it's just pure inline 4 symphony for your ears. Look at the bike go, it's revving all the way. My god, what a monster. I'm having the time of my life. Like a fucking missile! Oh, keep a check, Dino. Oh my god, what a machine. Honestly, I've ridden this a number of times before, but couldn't really break free with this machine because it was always in heavy traffic, or like we started late for the morning ride. Like I'd never enjoyed the kind of monstrosity it had on offer because I couldn't really unleash the beastly character lurking underneath. But then this is Dino Bhai's secret test facility, and boy, I'm having fun this morning. Explosive performance. It's putting a smile on my face. Yes, it might not be the perfect machine out there, but believe me, it will surprise you with the kind of power it has on offer, especially once you hit the higher RPMs. What a machine, what a sound. And the equipment, switchable ABS. The bike offers switchable ABS. Hit the switch, you can turn off ABS. And then you have 50mm upside down forks, the offset monoshock. The chassis is brilliant. It really holds up. It holds up really well at higher RPMs. Let's try it one more time. I'm loving it so much. Want to give it one more shot. Here we go. It's like the Boeing 737, like a jumbo jet simply flashing through. What a feeling, what an amazing feeling. Just rev it all the way clean. Wow, the kind of acceleration it has on offer is unbelievably good. And with this BS4 model, this is still the BS4 model. God knows when the BS6 model is going to come out. It's just a revisit, to review. It's like just having a date with one of the best sounding bikes in our market. And trust me, the brakes on this have been upgraded. All you need to do is tap on the front brake lever. You can see how well the bike responds. I mean, the brakes respond so well, much better than the first generation 600i. And hats off to Benelli India for fine-tuning it. When I first rode this back home from the showroom, I thought the sound was missing because it was got the BS4 update, sound norms, emission norms, everything need to comply with. But then it still has that signature roar of the Benelli when you take it to the higher RPMs. My God, what a feeling, what a day, what a way to begin a day. And the seating comfort is phenomenal. The padding, yes, the seat padding is again further enhanced to offer better comfort. The handlebar is so perfectly positioned, you can just maneuver it despite the massive appearance. So long as you're not intimidated by the appearance, so long as you're mentally prepared that you can handle this kind of machine, you can literally play around with it in city traffic. Another good thing is the heat management. So long as you're wearing riding boots or ankle length boots, you don't really feel the heat even in bumper to bumper traffic. Yes, the heat is there, but it is not to the extent of literally frying your legs or roasting your legs. It's bearable, and that's another good thing that they've done. The fit and finish, you see the handlebar, it's so very well laid out. I really wish, yes, we all saw the spy shots of the new 600i that's coming up. It's sleeker, it's sharper. I'm sure it's going to be amazing in terms of every aspect, because the console is going to be new, everything's going to be updated and upgraded. I really can't wait to ride. But this one really is a legend. The bulky nature was one of the most affordable inline fours that you could buy in our market, and for a moment it was kind of leading the way in the market, because there was nothing like this motorcycle in the affordable range if you're looking for an inline 4. So still, it's a raging bull that I really love. I also love the underseat layout of the exhaust, the dual exhaust on both sides, and especially if you can replace them with the IXIL 60th anniversary edition, boy, the sound is absolutely divine. So that's pretty much it. The ergonomics are perfect. The bike is as explosive as it has always been. It's better now with the BS4 update, and whatever left of the stock, I'm sure you can pick one up for yourself and you will not regret that one bit, because it's so versatile in every which way possible. You can use it for daily commutes, you can go exploding through the empty stretches on the weekends when you go out for your morning rides or group rides. And then not much of a track machine because it is bulky at the end of the day, but if you have the skill set, you can put your knee down and have truckloads of fun. It does give you that extra bit of confidence. The swing arm is really really supports the chassis, and further aiding that is the offset monoshock. Again, the suspension setup is perfectly sprung to give you good comfort while you're riding through the pothole-ridden city streets. At the same time, you're doing around 13,000 RPM and close to 200 kilometers per hour. It gives you rock solid stability. It's like the iron giant among the motorcycles. Boy, I'm so happy. You gotta appreciate every kind of character each of the bike offers, because each bike is unique, and you can't just hate something for the sake of it. You have to ride it to believe it, and to experience it. You have to experience it to understand the unique character that each motorcycle has on offer, and that's what makes the Benelli 600i a seriously kick-ass machine even to this very day. It's a great package, dual channel ABS which is switchable, massive 320mm discs up front, dual discs up front, and then you have, I believe you also get steel braided lines which kind of enhance the overall braking performance and really take it to a completely different level. The mighty, massive, chunky 50mm upside down forks give you incredible front end feel, especially at speeds beyond 150 kilometers per hour, and refinement is there. There's not even a single bit of vibration that can be felt while riding this, be it in the lower RPMs, through the mid-range, or at the higher RPMs. So it's clean all the way up. It's only that it feels a little lethargic in the lower RPMs, and also the fueling feels a little snatchy still with the update. When compared to the first gen model, it's better, but to my liking, it still feels a little snatchy in bumper to bumper traffic in the lower RPMs. I wish it was slightly linear and more smooth, but once you cross that 7,000 RPM magical mark, it is just heaven all the way up. So that's how glorious this machine is. I'm having a wonderful day. What a way to kickstart this Tuesday morning, and that's pretty much it. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and ride safe.
Okay.